Yes, thank you.
Under Juss.
Mr. Turner, it's a pleasure to serve under your chairship, and I wish to thank the honourable member for securing this important debate. I also want to declare my interest as a member of the Justice Select Committee. I read about Brian Buckles' case this morning, and I wish to express how sorry I am for what he went through and the injustice he and his family has suffered. Compensation payments awarded to miscarriage of justice victims can be life-changing for the individuals involved. As a solicitor before I became an MP, dealing with negligence cases where I pursued claims for compensation for clients who had suffered injustice, I can appreciate how important compensation can be for victims who have suffered miscarriages of justice. My honourable friend for Hammersmith and Chiswick mentioned that such cases are not just about compensation, and he has mentioned the Law Commission report, which I will not repeat here. But just as important as obtaining financial compensation, Mr. Turner, it is also important to understand the need to have access to justice so that those victims of miscarriages of justice can have their names cleared and have their experiences acknowledged, and so that there is recognition of the harm inflicted upon them and their families, together, Mr. Turner, with a commitment to prevent injustices in the future. Very often in my career as a solicitor, I came across clients who had been very badly injured, but what they wanted ultimately was a proper apology, an acknowledgement that they have been wronged, rather than seeking maximum levels of compensation. Access to justice is something that we as parliamentarians should be advocating. The Antisocial Behaviour, Crime and Policing Act 2014 means that those who are wrongfully convicted must not only overturn their conviction, but they also have to then prove that they are innocent beyond all reasonable doubt in order to be eligible for financial compensation. This unfairly reverses the burden of proof, where a person is presumed innocent until proven guilty, and where a person's guilt must be proven beyond all reasonable doubt. Mr. Turner, this reversal of the burden of proof makes no sense at all and is indeed contrary to the basic principles and rules of criminal justice in this country. Mr. Buckles' KC, Mr. Stephen Vulu, actually said that he believes that the law was changed in 2014 in order to ensure that money would not be paid out to victims of miscarriages of justice, and that it was a policy decision deliberately made to avoid the payment of compensation. So it's therefore no surprise that following the Act, there's been a huge decrease in the number and value of compensation payments that have been awarded. During the period between 2016 and 2024, out of a total of 591 applicants, the Ministry of Justice only compensated 39 claimants, representing a rejection rate of over 93%. The law needs to be changed, Mr. Turner, because justice and the opportunity for redress must be given for all in our society. A former criminal defence solicitor and a specialist in miscarriages of justice at the University of Manchester, Suzanne Gower, said that the current system is inhuman and cruel and sends a message that the state will not and does not accept responsibility when it causes harm, which is clearly wrong. Whilst it is essential that proper compensation payments are made so that victims of miscarriages of justice can also recover the costs that they have incurred in proving their innocence and being compensated for all that they have suffered, together with historical injustices also being corrected, Mr. Turner, more needs to be done to ensure that we prevent these incidents from occurring in the first place. We need to learn lessons about why things have gone wrong by investing in investigative processes, ensuring accountability within institutions, and by promoting a culture of transparency. Not only will these measures save the government and also the taxpayer from a financial burden in the long run, but crucially, it will prevent more people from being harmed and prevent further miscarriages of justice from occurring in the future.